Congratulations, you are still alive. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you. Not anymore.
So, what's with these people projecting, man? Like, today, like, for the last week, I've been feeling a lot of projections, right? It's sad, man. Like, you're feeling an anxiety. It's like you push that shit off to the chosen, right? Like darkness headed for light, like a moth to a flame, right? And then you try, like, it's sad, man, that shit just returned to sender, man, right? So the Ace of Wands, the Magician, and 2 Wands came out, right? So you hate the fact that I have the willpower, right? The desire, right, to persist through tribulation, right? The furnace of adversity. That's why you don't like it. You don't fucking like it because the inspiration, right? The elevation, right, of the spirit of wisdom. And you know that I'm a powerful manifester too. So that's why you're jealous. That's why you're trying to stop the 2 of Wands, future planning, right? Right? So you're trying to stop on future planning. And then the reverse emperor came out in reverse, right? A tyrant. So you could be an air sign, fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Where is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, Ace of Cups, man. So you trying to get in the way with my Ace of Cups and my future planning. Wow. So that's what you're doing. Huh? I know you know that I possess the gift. Wow. That's the reason why I hear voices, right? So the reason why I hear voices is because you're doing evil behind closed doors. Right? You gotta stop throwing magic at people, man. You stop throwing dark spell work. That's why you have no discipline. You lack discipline with the Emperor in reverse. Right? You got told to stop and you didn't listen. Right? It's all because of your fucking ego, man. Right? So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, right? That's why you always try and take my confidence, right? That's why I feel summoning energy, taking one of the collective consciousness, right? See, because I pick up, when people are oppressing other people, right? That's when I pick up shit, man. That's why it talks about that Christ shall heal those that were oppressed by the devil, right? With this reverse emperor, you're trying to stop people's future planning with the 2 of Wands, right? You're trying to manipulate the situation, right? And mess up people's spirituality, the Ace of Cups, right? Breaking up happy homes and shit, right? Because your life is fucking miserable. Motherfuckers don't know how to just mind their business and live their life, right? And that's why it's over you not having any clarity. That's why you're depressed. You're depressed, man. That's why I keep picking up that shit, right? All that negative energy. I can feel all that dark energy, man. Right? And people that have the Holy Spirit can understand energy. Right? You claim to be an empath, but you're not a true empath. You did no self-healing inside. You're just full of shit. That's why the sun came in reverse. Right? You're too negative, man. Right? And with the Emperor reverse, there's no discipline. You don't want to go through the spiritual chastisement. Right? Can you give me confirmation of the Ace of Cups? Spirit? So we'll see what's going on here with the Ace of Cups. Right? So they want to destroy your spirituality, your ascension. I'm hearing. Yeah, see, they're slowing you down, man. So it's a fire sign, right? A fire sign could be significant, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So someone's trying to slow you down, slow your Ace of Cups down, slow your spirituality, your ascension down, your blessing, you going into your Ten of Pentacles, right? You going into your Ten of Cups, your Nine of Cups. So that's what they're trying, and you got freedom. And that's why they don't like it. So the page of Wands came out, and they're trying to slow shit down. They're trying to slow your Ace of Cups down, right? They want to stop your spiritual ascension. They don't want you to elevate in the wisdom, and they're fucking saddened about it that they can't stop you, right? So these clowns that are from, it's that's what they're doing, see? So you got freedom from this person. That's why they're in grief. Oh man, I just had a deja vu. What the hell was this? So, so Page of Wands, you got freedom from this because you're exploring your spirituality, and they don't like it that you rock into a high vibration. That's why the Eight of Wands is in reverse, right? And they're slowing you down. Because I've been feeling that this person's been slowing me down a lot, right? So this person's in your energy, and he could be slowing you down or trying to slow you down, right? When you're producing fruit, right? When you doing your thing, how can I say? When you shining, right? That's why they fucking mad. They hated that you the cream of the crop, right? With the Eight of Wands in reverse, they slowing you real down. Like they trying to, because you trying to ascend. I'm feeling with this Ace of Cups, you trying to ascend into and rock to a high vibration, so you can see through the veil, right? The High Priestess energy, right? Have the gift of foresight, and they don't like that. And it's like they want to slow you down, so you don't receive intuitive downloads, you know, from the high ups, from the Most High, right? Because you give off too much inspiration, man. They're trying to take your confidence away, but Page of Wands came out. You got freedom, right? Too much confidence, man. That's why they can't stop you. It's like they're trying to discourage you to stop moving on, keep you in a stalemate position or a stagnant position where you're not producing, you're not doing anything, right? When they got nothing going for their fucking lives, that's why the Five of Cups came up, right? They don't like it that you're still in your confidence, you're still in your power, right? That's why the Five of Cups came out on the Page of Wands, right? They're fucking sad as fuck. They're remorseful. They suffer a lot of trauma. These type of people, they didn't heal. They didn't self-heal from their past, right? It's like they want to point the finger at you, but they're the ones doing the evil, right? You see, they lack passion. They're uninspired. They're just lazy motherfuckers, right? So this person in your energy, right? He's trying to delay your success. So this Emperor's success is delayed, man. The World in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They lack passion, no motivation. That's why I felt someone taking your fire energy, your confidence, right? It's crazy. Bad energy vampires. And this fire sign is very sexual. Like very sexual, very promiscuous energy. It's like they want you to have sex so they can extract from you or give in to your sexual desires. They know how to extract energy, this fire sign, man. Yeah, everything they do is the delayed success, right? The stagnation, and that's why they got nothing going for them. They're not motivated to do nothing, right? Sad as fuck. See, it's over your confidence. So confidence. Chariot, right? Too much willpower, too much confidence, man. You're too focused, man, on your Ace of Pentacles, your manifestations. You have the power to manifest, manifest your abundance, manifest positivity, right? Manifest peace, right? That's why they're trying to slow you down, because they know you with God, man, right? And I told you these people lack foresight. 3 and 1s in reverse, right? Cold as fuck. They violated and crossed boundaries, man. They try to manipulate the situation. Alright, King of Cups in reverse. That's why you're in your rest now. So there's a resting period, right? You're resting right now from all the bullshit. Like, these motherfuckers are sad. They're sad as fuck. Yeah, man. This is sad shit, man. So you're 9 of Pentacles. You can't stop it. Like, you can't stop. You can't stop this person's abundance. Like, you're trying to ruin this person's independence. That's why I felt that codependency energy. With the 8 of Wands in reverse. Right? I was feeling that with the 8 of Wands. They're trying to slow you down. It's like their toxicity, their promiscuity, because they've got demon attachments. It's like they suck the energy out of you. You know, when you feel tired, all of a sudden you feel tired. Like, say you got a lot of energy one day, and then all of a sudden you get tired straight away. That's them pulling on your energy. That's why you got to pay attention to your body, right? Your consciousness. That's when you know someone's doing black magic on you and doing dark spell work on you, right? To like mess up your life, fuck your success up, fuck up your happy home. These motherfuckers, this emperor knows how to do spell work, man. Right? He knows they know what they're doing, man. See? They're fucking lazy. Page of Pentacles, they're lazy, right? And that's their destiny, their will of fortune, man. So that's their destiny. So the elect the person that you're doing this to, like, you can't stop their elevation, their ascension, their spiritual ascension. So this emperor is trying to stop you from your spiritual ascension, right? Phoenix rising. That's what I'm hearing, right? That's what my spirit guides are telling me. So I feel like there's no point like doing more spell work, right? I feel like this person doesn't want to come out of your energy, very obsessive, you know? This fire sign, right? Could be significant, right? So will resonate with doesn't out. That's why I feel like, and they're doing a lot of creative blocks too to try and stop you from telling the truth, perhaps. Maybe you could be a tarot reader or a spiritualist that's bringing out information, or a psychic in terms of like what's going on behind the scenes. That's more than likely why they trying to stop you and slow you down, slow your Ace of Cups down, your spirituality, your spiritual ascension with the Ace of Cups, right? Understanding emotion, right? You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a water sign. That could be significant. And I pulled cards in reference to the situation, and the devil came out, right, on this motherfucker. So this fire sign is a piece of shit, right? He's got bad addictions, and I was talking about the toxicity, right? The promiscuity energy, demonic, right? Low confidence. They act like they're confident, but they're not confident. Right? That's why they extract your confidence with the Page of Wands, right? You got freedom and inspiration, right, to do what you do because God willed that so. Right? This is out of jealousy, because if the devil came out on this person, that's not jealousy, that's not greed, envy, man. The scriptures say, prepare thy soul for temptation when it comes to serve the Lord. And this person didn't prepare himself. Very low vibrational. It's like he's trying to fuck up your ascension because you're gifted and this person ain't. And that's why he fucking mad, right? He too up in his motherfucking feelings, right? Very greedy too. So this person's got a lot of addicted personality, right? With the devil he always gets into fucked up relationships, Jezebel witches. I'm hearing this person plays with demons, right? With the Nine of Swords, man, he's very impulsive, man, right? The bitches he fuck with are all low vibrational, man. See, and this person's gonna suffer an illness. I'm hearing STDs, right? I'm hearing spiritual transmitted diseases, and I'm hearing sexually transmitted diseases. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, this person's gonna suffer an illness, right? With the star in reverse. So this person's gonna suffer an illness, right? Page of Cups upright. So you receive intuitive messages about it. So you know behind the scenes that this person is sick, right? That's why you were going through a lot of meditation and self-reflection about this person. So there's recovery. You're moving up, man. Ten of Swords in reverse. They're not happy about it. You're too in your power. Right? You could be an air sign too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your mind is clear. Independent, faithful. And they're trying to bring chaos into your motherfucking life, man. These fucking losers. These motherfuckers are losers, man. Who the fuck does this shit? Right? Yeah, man. A lot of people need to meditate and open up all the 7 of their chakras. Yeah, it's true, man. But they need to seriously start doing that, man. I agree. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, you're too in your power, man. That's why they're trying to bring confusion into your life. That's why I was feeling a lot of confusion spells. So you could be doing something, and this person, this jealous motherfucker, this emperor, right, this fire sign, will throw spells at you to try and stop you or confuse you in a situation. So, say, if no one speaks the truth, obviously there's confusion. Someone's lying. But if someone tells the truth, there's no confusion. You understand? And this person don't like it because you rock into a higher vibration in your higher self, right? And they're trying to bring confusion and chaos into your life. These people, they cloud judgment, right? They're brutal in their spiritual attacks, the spiritual attacks that they're throwing, right? 6 of Cups in reverse. So they suffer. The people I was saying, they're low vibrational. They suffer child abuse, right? These people suffered a lot of child abuse. That's why they're spiritually not there. You know, the lights are on, but no one's fucking there at home, right? These people are too low vibrational. They're very codependent, and the devil came out in this motherfucker, right? So either way, you're gonna get your abundance, man. They're trying to stop your spiritual ascension. That's what I'm feeling. They're trying to stop you from receiving your abundance, your prosperity, right? Your security, right? And they know you the motherfucking shit. King of Pentacles upright, right? You in that earth energy, right? When you say shit, you do it, right? You don't say shit and not do it, right? And the High Priestess came out on you. So you're a High Priestess. Your intuition is on fucking point, right? You understand how the subconscious and the conscious is. It's like you listen to your inner voice, man, right? That's why you can't be fooled. They know you're gonna get what you want. They know they know you're a powerful manifestor because the Magician came out here. Yeah, so the Magician came out here, right? They don't like it that you have creativity with the Ace of Wands, the willpower to inspire people and inspire yourself to do better in terms of your creativity and what you do in your job, right? They know you're a powerful manifestor, so you transform, you reinvent yourself, right, into something new all the time. You evolve, right? You transform, right? So it's like a caterpillar into a butterfly effect, and that's what I feel like with the Ace of Cups. Like they're trying to stop that, the ascension. Like when a caterpillar starting to He's in his cocoon and he's about to break out and you see him evolve. That's what they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop you from evolving into your power. Right? With this Ace of Cups, your spirituality, your spiritual ascension of you being your higher self. Right? So, and they know you're going to get there. They already know you're a high priestess, man. The high priestess already came out on you. So you listen to your inner voice all the time. Right? And you know you can manifest your shit out of trouble. And I tell you, the Lord gonna save you out of all trouble anyway. Right? See? They can't let go of the pain, these people. They're too codependent, these people. Past resentment. Right? They want to make amends, but I feel like you don't want to make amends with this Five of Cups. Right? Because they're sad and lost, because I feel like you walked away from these people. And you just don't want to have no connection or spiritual connection to these people. They're too low vibrational. It's like you tell them to piss off. You tell them nicely to piss off, right? And then they come back and try and come back in your energy to extract it. And you tell them, listen, see you later. And then you have to get rough and wild and say, listen, fuck out of here, right? And they still won't listen, right? That's why they're fucking in grief. It's like they want to be part of your clique, but the Lord ain't having it, right? Because you're trying to stop their spirituality, their spiritual ascension, you're not minding your business. You're sticking your fucking nose where it don't fucking belong, man, right? Nine of Cups in reverse, man. A lot of disappointment behind the scenes, heartbreak, because you want to be part of the club, right? But you're already part of the Illuminati club, right? That's why a lot of manipulation and deception is going behind the scenes from a lot of spell work, or Page of Swords in reverse, right? A lot of you is lack direction, man, right? So give me confirmation of the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to get your destiny, yeah. Like, you're going through your Ace of Cups, your spiritual ascension, right? You're going to have that. It is destined for you to evolve from a caterpillar into a butterfly, and I feel like they try to put a stop to that, right? They're doing a lot of creative blocks and shit, right? Yeah, causing confusion, right? Trying to cause you confusion. So Two of Swords came out on the Wheel of Fortune. They're trying to send confusion to stop you from going to your destiny, stop you from getting to your Ace of Cups, right? Ascending higher to a higher vibration. Right? High Priestess energy. That's why the High Priestess came out on you. Right? And this Emperor is trying to stop you, right? A fire sign, right? Is trying to stop you from receiving your spiritual ascension, what you deserve, what the Lord gave you, right? Right? Your intuition. So they're trying to slow down your intuition, block your intuition. Right? That's what I felt like what they were doing. Right? These motherfuckers are lazy, man. Yeah, they can't adapt to change. So, they can't adapt to change. Two of Pentacles came out on the Two of Swords. So, they can't adapt, man. Right? That's why none of the spell work that they're doing, is working, right? With the Justice on the Two of Pentacles, man. There's clarity and truth now in the spiritual court, and the truth of the matter is, you're not going to get what you want. This Emperor in reverse trying to manipulate someone's spiritual ascension, Phoenix rising. You're trying to stop someone evolving into a butterfly. See? You're trying to interrupt something that the Lord willed as their destiny with the Wheel of Fortune upright. You see? So Six of Pentacles in reverse. Right? So a lot of power and domination, man. You're trying to take power to have their destiny. I'm hearing like you want a destiny swap them. Wow, really? Like, you motherfuckers still doing this shit? Like, this person want to take, that's like you want to copycat you and put you in their spot, right? And they want to be in your spot, this fire sign. Yeah, 10 of Wands, man. So, this 10 of Wands came out. A lot of burdens. They're trying to take your Wheel of Fortune, but the Lord ain't having it, man. You see, I knew you were from spell work. You find a lot of deception spells, trickster spells. Like they'll trick you out of like getting your destiny, your will of fortune, right? Or project onto you to go a different way, right? And look at that, the 501s, man. A lot of conflict is going on behind the scenes, right? In terms of you going through your spiritual ascension. They don't like it that you're going through your spiritual ascension. These tricksters, man. So this emperor rolls with tricksters, man. Right? Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved, right? 501s, they're in conflict, competition. I'm hearing them say fuck, like they got convicted with their own conscience. It's like when the Pharisees condemned the harlot, right, for their sin, and Christ said, if any man be of no sin, cast the first stone. And they got convicted with their own conscience and didn't stone the harlot that they condemned. I'm hearing that they got caught, right? That's why they're always trying to compete with you, right? That's why there's a lot. So these people are your rivals. These people are your enemies, your spiritual enemies. I'm hearing spiritual wickedness in high places, right? And there's truth and clarity about what's going on behind the scene. You know, so the high priestess, you know what's going on. You know about your Ace of Cups, your spiritual ascension. Your consciousness is starting to raise. How can I say? You're more self-aware about what's going on. Your six senses are switched on. Ooh, child, baby. This is judgment, man. They're gonna get what they're gonna get. You can't stop it. Shit. You can't stop this person from spiritually ascending into a phoenix rising, right? That's what I'm hearing. Phoenix rising. You're trying to stop that. You're trying to block their intuition, but the Lord's not gonna have that, man. This person's destined to receive their will of fortune, their destiny, right? Of them evolving, right, and them evolving into their higher self, right? With the high priestess, right? So this person is suffering a lot of burdens because you can see through the bullshit, right? You were born to, how can I say, be intuitive. You weren't born to be low vibrational, right? You're not part of the world. You're not part of the matrix. You're not part of the beast system, right? I feel like this person is trying to like always pull you back and try and make you be sexual, promiscuous, right? I feel like a lot of energy being extracted from your vessel, right? Because the spirit is an energy, right? And if you understand that and you can understand spirit, you understand when someone is trying to suck your energy out, right? So always be aware of your body, right? So there's justice here. The justice came out, there's clarity, right? This person's going to get their karma, right? They're too impulsive, right? They're gonna, and the tower came out on this motherfucker. See, I told you, judgment. See, I told you want to get your karma, and the tower came out, right? This person's gonna suffer. They're in ruins, right? I'm hearing when their destruction come off as a whirlwind. So the Lord is gonna tear their lives apart for the evil that they did on you, for unconscious spell work to misdirect you to not go to your Ace of Cups, right? What you deserve. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? Water sign. They don't like it. Alright. So that's all I have for you today. We'll see what happens on the next one. Make sure to take what resonates, leave what doesn't out, right? Fit the jigsaw puzzle where it's supposed to fit in terms of your situation. And I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a good day.
You wonder why I be searching peace of mind. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Why they gotta ride like that? Say the same thing over like that. So what's the point of singing if they only tune you out? Try to clear lyric, don't belt it out. I'm just making sense, please make it clear. Listening to goodness, sooth this music to the ear.